Superman. Miss Lane.
Your choices, your actions, that's what makes you who you are.
Hey, buddy, eyes up here.
Superman. Miss Lane.
Your choices, your actions, that's what makes you who you are.
Hey, buddy, eyes up here.
Superman. Miss Lane.
Your choices, your actions, that's what makes you who you are.
Hey, buddy, eyes up here.
Superman. Miss Lane.
Your choices, your actions, that's what makes you who you are.
Hey, buddy, eyes up here.
All right. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Whoops. Of course, I already messed up. I haven't even started. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our Friday hangout. Let's welcome everybody to the live stream. Thank you for joining me on Friday. This is my second Friday on a roll, so I guess I'm. You can say that. Call me Butter because I'm on a roll. Yeah, I said that. Today's been a good day, so I was like, you know what, let's do a live stream. I didn't announce it. I didn't do it in any other little advertising that I usually do, but I'm just testing the waters with something different by at announcing it 30 minutes before the live stream to see what kind of traction I get, because I think YouTube, the way that it pushes content is really weird, so I'm trying to figure it out so that way I could do this thing consistently. Anyway, so thank you everybody that's already here in the live stream. Let's talk about DC, of course, Superman, and everything in the geek culture, of course. Let me see. Let me close this. Okay. All right. Oh, I should have made this bigger. Now that it's staying there. Okay, so it's finally working. Let me see who's here. I'm sorry. Okay, let me bring this up. Let's see. Yes, it's working. What's going on, Patrick? We'll be in the replay. Okay, that's fine. Yes. Oh, yeah, I know. I just posted on TikTok. Thank you for. I know you're my stalker, buddy. Come on. Thank you for hanging out with me, bud. Thank you. Hey, DC Metal Nerd, you change your name, Cal? You change your name? You change your name like almost every other week. I will be in attendance for a short time because I'm okay. I am working. What's good, everybody? Good to see you here, buddy. Good to see you here. You get a bomb, of course. Ooh, let me see. My music. I need music. I need music. There you go. Hey, why so low? Let me bring it up a little bit. Okay, now let me bring this down, but let me bring it up in my ears. Okay, there it is. All right, so yes, sorry guys. So all right, so yeah, it's okay. Different account. I forgot, but I didn't know. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Catch me in the replay. The king is back. I don't know who you're talking about. Oh shoot. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but yes, yes, buddy. Oh, thank you. Did I press record here? Yes, it's recorded. Yes, thank you, Selena. Always coming clutch. Always coming clutch, buddy. My executive producer. Let me see. Who else is here? Sorry, I'm all over the place, guys, because thank you. Derpy Entertainment, good to see you here, buddy. My Clois King, it's enough DC positivity to make true fans cry. Yeah, it is. Listen, the DCU is on fire. It's on fire. No, honestly, it's a good time to be a DC fan. You know, it's really a good time to be even just a comic book film enthusiast. It's a really good time. Yes, thank you. Stop it. On Jaws 15, the sound effects in Superman is really good so far, especially for the fortress. Yeah, I know. I was watching another video with my noise canceling headphones, and I didn't notice like the details, the sound design when the fortress is turning around. You could hear it. They're like, oh, this is cool. Good stuff. Real. I tried the Superman QB Blizzard. Oh yeah, you did? It was awesome. I think the QB Blizzard, I got a feeling it has the cotton candy flavor mixed into it. Let me know if it is. I don't think I've seen a Derek Q around here. I moved to the Boondocks. This is my channel content on YouTube. Oh, okay. The DC Metal Nerd. Okay, got it. Follow him, please. Follow him. Got good content. I forgot to share your video. Shoot, my bad, dude. Was not intentional. Let me see who else is here. Jules 15. Do you think the theory that the Superman plot will be an anthology based with it ending in the final confrontation with Lex? I'm hearing that a lot, even from reliable people. It's not an anthology. It's not an anthology. It's pretty much like the life of Superman, like on a week's time, like supposedly. I don't know. I cannot confirm nor deny this, but supposedly is Superman going through the motions, like a week. What it is to be Superman for a week, pretty much. Like you see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know if they change a lot of that, because they said that they made some changes after some of the latest screening. I don't know if there's any. I don't even know if there's any truth to the whole thing about the anthology or the whole thing about being episodic. But it will make sense. It makes sense that it is like that. It has that episodic thing, and I'm all here for it, because if you watch, if you read Superman All Star, it plays pretty much that way. It plays like each of the volumes. It plays that way. It's like a different event this day, different event the other day, and then at the end, on the last chapter, spoiler alert, he dies. But he doesn't die in this film, that's for sure. But one of the things that I like this concept because hey Manolo, good to see you here, but buddy, man, you're the king. Oh man, stop it. But I am. One of the things that I like about this concept is just I like fresh ideas. This is something that I don't think we've seen that before. If you go back to, I like storytellings, like good storytellings like that are innovative. I remember the first time that I watched Pulp Fiction, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is an amazing way to tell a story. Like if you watch the movie, like everything takes place at the exact same time, most of it, and then at the end everything converges together, and that's the end of the movie, and it's just like executed perfectly. So there was like storytelling before Pulp Fiction and after. There's been a couple of directors that they tried to replicate that, but not too many have been able to do that. And I appreciate that Quentin Tarantino didn't make that a thing. Didn't make that a shtick where every movie that he makes plays out the same way. But I think bringing like this type of ideas, or well, these new fresh ideas with films, I think to me it makes total sense. It's a breath of fresh air, if you ask me. Mr. Gonzalez 09, things are going great. Superman is happening, dude. It is happening. You get one of this, bruh. You get one of this. Yes. Where are Samir? Where are all the they're not making any Superman they're not marketing Superman people at. That's true. Where are the people who were complaining about the marketing? The marketing is incredible. They are killing it. Yeah, no, they are. We'll talk about the market in a couple of minutes, but yeah, they hitting us from all angles. Joel's 15. Do you think that we'll see a different flying variation with Superman's arms in front or back? I don't know. I'm sure they will. We will. I don't know. Does that really make a difference? Like, does it make a difference? Like, we see him like this, or we send to the back? I don't know. Maybe he could make it like his signature, you know, because this is Superman supposed to be different. This is a not different, but kind of a callback to the old. I don't know. Like, to me that doesn't make a difference. Like, there was a shot of him like panning down, flying down. You guys remember seeing that? And he has his hands behind his arms, you know. Like, to me, like if you're in attack mode, I would say yes, put your hands up forward to cover your face. But if you don't, then it makes sense that you have your hands to the back, I guess. I hope the Amazon Psygenasia. Oh my gosh.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Let me try that again. Ganesha? I hope I did. Ganesha. What?
English, motherfucker.
All right. So I hope the Amazon screenings for Superman are actually for fans and not for influencers and press members like Marvel did with Thunderbolt's early screening. I hope not. You are absolutely right. I think no, and I don't think it is. I think it's for the fans, because it's the exact same link for that movie. The what's his face? Ben Affleck did The Accountant Part 2. Like if you click on the link, it will direct you there. So I think it's a fan event for Amazon Prime members. So I don't think it's just exclusive for the press. I'm sure they're gonna have a press screening. I'm sure they will, and I think that's part of the process. But I hope the Amazon one isn't. And Derp Entertainment, did you see the dynamic duo concept art? If looks pretty cool. No, I didn't. You couldn't inbox it to me on the Twitter. And I share it with everybody here. It's sounding a lot like it's going to be All-Star Superman. I got a feeling too. I mean, all the things that we've seen so far other things that we heard, James Gunn, we heard David Carswell, even I think it was Nathan Fillion also, they are going on that route. They're gonna be talking about that's the main inspiration for this film, which is a great inspiration. Like it's a great comic book. Do you want Lex Luthor theme to be more opera based, like the High Evolutionary? I don't. You know what? For what it's worth, the theme, because I hate that Lex Luthor, that BBS Luthor, I hate him. But that theme song for that Lex Luthor, man, I loved it. So I don't know. I want to hear what it is. I want a great performance from him. That will satisfy me enough. That was absolutely satisfying me. Batman 235. Sean O'Rourke still complaining about Superman. Listen, I seen him once when I went to oh my god, Slab's live stream, and I don't know who the fuck that guy is. Like I saw his video, he was overly negative. I like the minute that you being needlessly negative, I just tune you out. Like if you have something objective to say and from an objective point of view, then I'll give you I keep listening, I subscribe. But when you are just needlessly negative and just being a complete a-hole, I completely tune you out. So I don't think I've seen anything from that guy, nor I care to watch. Hunter Iggy, hey, good to see you here, buddy. I don't believe everything Jeff Snyder says, and everyone on YouTube believes Jeff Snyder about the humor removing 25 minutes from the Superman movie. Listen, thank you. You get one of this. I do not believe anything, whether it's positive or negative, from Jeff Snyder. I'm sorry, because I seen people who talk negatively about this dude when there's stuff that doesn't jive with them. Like if it's something negative, they say no, I don't believe him. But when he says something positive about the movie, about Superman, then they say, well, he's a scooper, we take it with a grain of salt. No, don't take shit with a grain of salt with that asshole. I don't like that guy. Can you tell? No, I don't believe anything he says. But I do believe there is stuff going on, and because this is something that happens when the movie is about to come out. Like, you think that it's crazy now? It's gonna get crazier. It's gonna get even crazier on the next what is it? Five remaining weeks. It's gonna get crazier. And I think you're gonna get a lot of scoopers coming up with nonsense, and to see if they hit the mark, because this is their bread and butter. This is the time where they throw shit at the wall, whatever sticks. They're gonna say, you gotta source me because I was the one who broke it, even though they just made a guesstimation or whatever it is that you want to call it, or a smart assessment, or I don't know. And so we're gonna get a lot of that. So be prepared for that. Like I made a video about that this is cyclical. Whenever a movie of this magnitude, which is good, because everybody's talking about. So I just noticed my T-shirt, guys. Do you like this? I mean, hold on. I mean, I'm sorry. I was excited when I got it today. I was like, oh, no, I gotta do a live stream. So I was saying that, yeah, that it is cyclical. Every time a movie of this magnitude comes out, you will have all these people making going through the motions. Oh, the movie is too long, the movie is too short, they're going for reshoots, the movie's in trouble, they changed this character, they changed the story, they took this stuff out of the movie. All that stuff, even though I gotta tell you that this only happened with CBMs, because I didn't hear none of this shit with the film for Christopher McQuarrie, Mission Impossible. I didn't hear none of this drama. Maybe because I'm too plugged into the CBM stuff, but I don't hear none of this drama on YouTube or anything talking about this particular films other than CBM. CBMs always go through this shit. always go through all these things that the movie's in trouble. They're going for reshoots. Like they baked, like when they make these films, when they put it in the schedule, they baked in this the reshoots or the additional photography. And we'll talk about the additional photography that was associated with Superman. And it's not an uncommon thing. It's part of the production process. But yeah, I don't believe shit Jeff Snyder says, positive or negative. Fuck that guy. Sorry that I'm cursing. I'm trying to cut down my cussing. Chris, I think the marketing is going, fuck yourself, Chris. You're gonna go fuck yourself. I just kidding. It's not. You just been an ass. It's not. I mean, they hitting like we go over some of this stuff because they're hitting all the right notes, man. They're going about this character in this film. Listen, this movie, I know there is a lot of writing in this movie. I know that they hoping to make $1 billion with this movie. I know that but from everything that I've seen, this movie has the making of $1 billion film. If the movie is good, the thing is that it has a lot of couple of factors going against them. There is a real CBN fatigue, but if the movie is good, word of mouth is good, the marketing keeps hitting it the way that they are. This movie has all the right ingredients to be a success and hitting that Billy. The marketing just went to God mode. Love it or hate it. This you can escape this movie. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Anybody that says that the marketing is bad, no, you're just being a hater. I don't know if you've been facetious, dude, or you are just being an asshole. Steve, good to see you here, bud. Let me see. Hey, bro, you should do a big podcast with several YouTubers who are positive to hype things up. Yeah, the negativity is loud online. You're right. I wanted to do a live stream, but I use OBS, and I talked about it last week. I need to figure out how to add more people. I think I'm probably gonna have to do like a Teams meeting and then record it and do a live stream that way. So maybe that'll I gotta play around with that idea this weekend. It was a short week, so everything at work, like it piled up triple for whatever reason. So but the weekend I'm gonna work on something. So yeah, so I'm gonna plan something for next week, so I could do like a couple of roundtables with some of these positive guys like Lav, Dave. I'm gonna show up at Dave's stream tonight. I'm drinking tonight. Let me see, Phil. There's like a couple of guys that that they have their own, they have their own thoughts on the film, and they probably feel strong about certain things. But these are individuals that I mess with that I know that it's not from being an asshole. This is just being objectively saying, no, this is not, subjectively saying, no, this is not for me, or this works, or this doesn't work. And those kind of statements are fair to make. I want this movie to be good. I just not it. Anyone outside the bubble has no idea. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Who can I call right now? I'm not gonna buy the people that I know, man, and they don't even watch me. All right, so I'm all right, guys. So let's get into this, and then we get back to the chat in between. So this happened today. So Marvel will not be a panel Hall H on Saturday evening for San Diego ComicCon this year. James Gunn, I got an idea. Just hear me out here. I know this is gonna happen after the movie comes out, but you have a great opportunity to ride the Superman wave. Superman is being poised to be a great film. Hold on one second, because I don't even know where to put the chat. Superman is poised to be a great summer blockbuster. You have Peacemaker, Lanterns, Supergirl, What else he's working on? I think those three. They are currently in production. You have an opportunity to announce something exciting, because the Batman, we haven't heard anything from Matt Reeves, so maybe that's also, you could take that as an opportunity to talk about that, because people are getting antsy about that film. So you have an opportunity to come to ComicCon, Hall H, shut it down, give us a first look at Supergirl. It doesn't have to be like a big spectacle, you know. It doesn't have to be, it can be just a picture. Do not put a picture of her putting her fucking boots, dude. Sorry, I'm cursing again. Give us a cool shot of Supergirl. You can talk about a potential sequel for Superman. You can talk about a potential World's Finest. You can talk about the Terrifics, which I think me personally, I think that's what he's writing. I think he's writing a film for the Terrifics. You can give us our first look at Lanterns, a little snippet, or even Lanterns, whatever, title card, whatever. Give us something. Or you could give in. We already seen a clip from Peacemaker. So yes, you can take over, saying and give us, you know, some behind the scenes stuff, a sizzle reel. So whatever you're working on animation, because we haven't gotten nothing on animation other than the Creature Commandos. You can announce a sequel to Creature Commandos season 2, whatever. You can announce other animated project, a game, because it's supposed to be connected to games also. Some, you know, just something to keep the momentum going. Because as much as I want Marvel to do good, because I do want Marvel to do good, I don't want Marvel to disappear. I like this I love this Cape stuff. Don't get me wrong, I don't want them to disappear, but I want us to win. I want us to be the top dogs. We want to be the conversation like, holy crap, James Gunn pulled it off. He topped Marvel. I want this movie to outdo every movie that came out this year, which is gonna be difficult because it's a stupid movie. Because of the what's the name? Minecraft is killing it. But anyway, no, I just want this movie to do better than the last 4 Marvel movies. I don't know if I'm on a bubble, but I want to see Fantastic Four. And I thought maybe people are tired of Marvel. I don't know. I do not know. But I saw the Thunderbolts and I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was good. I really enjoyed it. I talked with friends. I recommended it. I had a great time. I thought it was a really well put together film. And I got a feeling we're going to get the same thing from Fantastic Four. But I think these movies, and I get it, again, those were like B players, so I guess that's why this is not making a lot of money. And looking at Fantastic Four, Vanessa Kirby, sure, I like her. I love her on the Mission Impossible movies. Pedro Pascal, I don't know, I'm Pedro Pascal out. No, I like Pedro Pascal. I don't know. It's something about that movie. Is just, to me, it's like, maybe, I don't know. And I don't want to sound like I'm just like a DC stan, because that's not it. But that movie is just not. From everything I see, like, I don't know. Something doesn't. I don't know what it is. I can't put my fingers on it, but it's not catching my imagination. But I will go watch it. I will give it a fair shot. I will go watch it and come back here. If it's amazing, I will tell you, oh, go watch that movie. That movie is amazing. If it's trash, I will do the same thing. And I will do that with every movie, even in DC stuff. Like if I go and see Superman, and I will be, telling you the truth. But yeah. So yeah, James Gunn, you have an opportunity to do this, and I wish that you did. That you do. I wish that you do, because listen, oh man, that would. We haven't had a good presence in Comic-Con since, I don't know, the Zack Snyder days. Those were good days. Don't get it twisted. But listen, these posters they were these posters were released this week. Like I don't know, well, not released this week, but this was the last one, right? But they have been hitting every single time. And there's something just uplifting about them. I love every single poster. From the first one with the motion poster and the little hymn hinting at the new theme song for Superman to this is my favorite so far. This has been my favorite so far. The motion poster with him is flipping from one to the other. But each shot has like a different mood to it, and one is like more heroic than the other one. This one with the golden sunlight behind it. It's like they try to tell something different, but they're all looking up. So I guess they're keeping in line with the whole thing, with the whole theme of look up. This is listen. People are so miserable. I saw this and I was like, oh, this is cool. So the look up no relation, real outreach. Oh my God, why am I having this chest pains? Real Outreach is fundraising a special Superman screening for unprivileged kids who deserve a moment of movie magic. Be a hero and donate. So please donate if you have a couple of dollars laying around. I know it's hard times right now, but the goal is to reach 15,000K so they can bring underprivileged kids to see Superman. I know, listen, you can feel whatever you feel about James Gunn, about the film, about the DCU, about the direction that they're taking this universe. You can be a hater all you want. You can do that. But when you see this and you decide to be an asshole and say, this is how they're collecting money, this is how they're gonna make money, making this little fundraiser so that Superman can be a success. You're the lowest of the lowest piece of shit individual. Because whatever it is that you subscribe to, you say, and you look at this and say, hey, okay, this is a good cause. I'm not into the movie. I'm probably not gonna go watch it, but let me give $5. Let me give $10 so a kid who parents cannot afford to take him to the movies can go and see this film. Because it is heartbreaking when you're a little kid and poor. I've been through that. When you see your friends going to the movie theaters and you don't have $1 to go to the movie theater, or you don't have money, and then they come back to school the next day and they're talking about this amazing experience and that they experience over the weekend with their friends or with their families. So it is a good cause. So if you can donate a couple of dollars so they can and this it's not a rare thing, which I find it interesting because I remember the Faruqi brothers. Shout out to them. They did that with Black Panther. Yes, it was Black Panther. They took a bunch of underprivileged kids. They did a fundraiser and they just took them to see Black Panther in the neighborhood. And I thought that was amazing. I remember that I donating for this. So if you have a couple of dollars, please do. And ignore anybody who's like spewing bullshit about this, saying that this is this is Warner Brothers collecting money. Yo, this is people are just completely assholes, bro. What are you guys saying? Oh boy, let me see. Oh wait, where did I left off? This is where I left off. Okay, that's where I left off. I'm gonna leave it there. All right, let's go with this. So listen, the marketing is kicking off and it's just like everywhere. So this was a little clip. Let me lower the volume to the music. Let me pause it.
Can't tell you what it's about.
And this is,
give him an exclusive.
I don't know, man.
David Cornsweat. Who are you again?
But this chemistry between these two, man.
Oh my God.
We're trying to get to work. We've got work to do. I'm taking a detour here. Oh, we're just pulling up to Superman base camp here. We got to shoot our scene today. Can't show you any of it, obviously. Can't tell you what it's about.
We gotta give him an exclusive scoop, though. What can we say? There's a man in a cape. We saw one. You heard it here first, folks. See you next time.
Yep.
Oh my.
I don't know, man. That chemistry is like too off the charts. And I'm like, I couldn't be an actor. I see my wife looking at another man like that. I would lose my shit.
Ready?
They show a little bit of stuff here and there, but nothing major. But yeah, so the chemistry, like this is something that even James Gunn talked about. that he just lucked out with this two because their chemistry is off the chart. Like you could feel it, you can sense it, how much they and this is one. It's not a criticism, but it is. I always felt that even though as amazing as the old Lois was, I didn't feel that chemistry with her and Henry Cavill, and she's an amazing actress. Her name is escaping me right now. All right, so here we have some behind the scenes of, you guys remember? Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Like every time one of this movie comes out, like we get all these stupid people on social media saying, "Oh, he's too small. He's too small." Like, what? He's not gonna bulk up for the role. He's gonna play Superman. He's not gonna put on some muscle. You guys remember that? Anyway, so here we are. See, here's he becoming Superman. This is a little sizzle reel of him going through the workout process.
It's not about getting better, it's about getting bigger. That was 4. This is the last one. I'm just not strong enough yet. But I'll be that strong in a week. Okay. It's been a hell of a week at the office.
Yeah, so
Hey, buddy.
He's just like aura farming. Bro, I don't know who could say that. Like, he doesn't look like Superman. Like, motherfucker, that's Superman. Like, I see him walking around just like with a t-shirt and jeans, like, oh, that's Superman. There's a couple of shots.
It's been a hell.
Wait, no, there's other stuff. Oh, this is him like throwing the chair under the desk. But here, you seen this? You see his eyes? Like he got they burn. I think it's gonna be just like in the comics when he just uses his laser beams. His eyes stay like a little bit burn, and then his face heals up. Comic book accuracy there.
It's been a hell of a
Cannot
week
wait for
at
this
the
film.
office.
Bam.
It's not about getting.
So yeah, the marketing is kicking it. Yeah, this is the one that really caught me by surprise this morning. Superman Global Tour is coming, and it's coming on the week of actually I'm on vacation that week when the movie comes out. So I already planning to go to New York with wife, daughter, and my kids, do some stuff and some sightseeing. So New York is not too far from me anyway, but I'm already thinking about going over there. So probably I'm gonna go to the premiere. Who knows? I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
Superman is coming to a city near you. He's back.
But don't worry, you're not in danger.
We're coming to cities all over the world for the Superman Global Tour.
Superman, just look up.
And we will see you soon.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that movie. But yeah, so and this is just the ice. I don't know. There's more. There's gotta be more stuff, and that makes total sense for them to go on a global tour, because now it's just not about the U.S. right? So kicking off that whole worldwide media tour, like hitting Brazil, the Philippines, UK, France, China. China is like it's a big market, so I'm sure they're gonna be trying to make a big splash. And of course, the U.S. And it's gonna be leading up to. I think it's the same week, like right leading up to the release of the movie. So it's because I think the message that they try to convey is that yes, Superman is an American, American hero, but he belongs to the world. I think that's pretty much what probably the message that they're gonna try to drive whenever they go to all these countries. And so yeah, this is just a nice thing that they needed to do this. Well, I guess every temple movie does that, but yeah, I like that they all do this. Like putting the star front and center for showing all this stuff like behind the scenes stuff and focusing on this global rollout. This is just like making sure that the whole world knows Superman is back. So I think this is gonna pay off dividends when the movie comes out. This is what I was saying at the beginning. Like this has all the ingredients of being a $1 billion blockbuster. And I hope it does. I certainly hope so. Anyway, so Superman Runtime, I remember. So I did a quick video about, no, it was a short. It was a short about, a film being long, short. I gave a list of all those movies that had a shorter runtime, and it didn't make a difference. But there were a lot of people complain about, oh, well, it's too short. The movie is just a mess. They cut out a lot of the fat, whatever. They try to do the same thing that they did with Justice League. Like, no, I'm gonna trust the director. I'm gonna trust the director. Somebody asked him, hey, the runtime is 2 hours and 2 minutes. And he said, that's not correct. It's almost totally locked, meaning we are just finishing a couple of VFX shots over the weekend, but that's not the runtime. Now, to be fair, because James Gunn had done this many times, it could be 2 hours and 5 minutes. And he will be totally not lying, because 2 hours and 2 minutes will be still incorrect. Semantics, but still will be incorrect. So it could be 2 hours and 5 minutes, 2 hours, and it could be 2 hours exactly, or 2 hours and 6 minutes. And they still will be wrong, and he will be right. Yes, it's not 2 hours and 2 minutes. But yeah, I don't mind that it is. Some of the greatest movies that I've seen, CBM, have not been that long. And like, to me, the GOAT, Spider-Man, it's 2 hours. So that it doesn't make a difference. Like, there's been movies that I watch that are an hour and a half. I have this little thing that anybody that's in a relationship and live with somebody, they know this. My wife picks a movie this time. Next time I pick one. And the time that she picks some doozies, I have picked my fair share of bad movies too. But there are movies that are like 90 minutes. Like, sometimes we pick it like around 9. It's like, we look at the clock, like, oh, we gotta go to sleep. Like, we gotta get up in the morning. Like, yeah, it's only 90 minutes. Listen, some of those movies have felt like 3 hours. Like, they have felt long, like Zack Snyder long. And listen, having a longer movie it's not indicative of a better product either. Because, like, how long are those freaking movies that Zack Snyder made with Rebel Moon? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if the movie is good, tight, well put together, and this is not me taking shots at Zack Snyder. I love Zack Snyder. But the thing is that, like, a runtime is not an indication whether the movie is going to be great or bad. It's just not. It's like those movies, those Avatar movies, they're long, very long. Jesus, 3 hours, all of them. But they feel, the pacing is very well put together, and they don't feel long at all. And some movies, they just, anyway. Those ugly guys. They're not so good looking. Nathan Fillion on the dynamics between Peacemaker and Guy Gardner.
The other day, it looks like Guy Gardner might be Peacemaker's hardest critic.
Yeah. It's clear from their relationship that the two of them do not get along.
Not a fan.
I think they hate each other.
I wouldn't call them both A-listers by any means, but I think they both consider themselves, maybe in their hearts, they should be A-listers. I think they have a lot to prove. I think they got chips on their shoulders, and I think it's just a powder keg when they get together.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Like, even from that little clip that we seen, you see that Guy Gardner is just like laughing his ass off at when Maxwell Lord is criticizing Peacemaker. So I think they're gonna have this animosity towards each other on this universe. So I would like to see that little banter back and forth, because Peacemaker, I like John Cena is like one of those fast talker, and Nathan Fillion, Guy Gardner, I think he's just gonna be a snarky, ironic, sarcastic asshole. And I think that little dynamic back and forth is gonna be chef's kiss. It's gonna be great comedy. So I'm really looking forward to that. So this toy, listen, the marketing, we're not talking, the marketing is not talked about enough. I'm saying they are hitting every, because they not only caring about, okay, we got to sell this merch, we got to sell these toys, but it's a synergy between the toy makers and the movie, because the toys are getting sold, but at the same time, it's giving publicity to the movie. It's giving some information to the general public about the film. And this is not only with toys. Like, they have hidden every single corner. They have gone after soccer. I know that you guys, some guys probably watching me over the world call it football, but here in America, we call it soccer. So they have gone to soccer stadiums. They have gone to baseball. Right now it's the playoffs. So we've seen the commercials there as well. You've seen that. I think it was a kids sport that was some kids event that is a baseball kids event that they're showing that they're gonna also sponsoring it. So like all this synergetic alliance that they are doing with all this marketing is it's gonna pay dividends, because when you put all this in front of the kids, in front of the toy, in front of the parents during sports, it's saying to the parents, come and see this movie. When you put it in front of the kids sports or toys, it's saying to the kids, tell your parents, bring me to see this movie. So they are doing like this is beyond the Barbie level marketing, because Barbie was one product, the Barbie doll. And yes, of course, they went on to sell a bunch of stuff, but here you have toys, gear, clothing, book bags, sports gear, like everything. They touch in everything, and that's why I keep saying this has the markings of $1 billion movie if the movie is well received. But anyway, so let me go back to you guys. Let's engage the chat a little bit, because I have been neglecting you for far too long. Let me see. To each there's a Superman billboard on LA. There's billboards everywhere. I've seen a couple around here when I went food shopping on Tuesday. Superman 1 billion bouquet. You know what? I gotta do this on the zoom in thing. Back to this. Yeah, I think so too. If Superman premieres in China, it will make $1 billion. I think it will do well. I think it will do well in China. I think it will. Let me see. Not a hater by any means here, but not $1 billion for this. I think 750 range is it's hard to guess. It'll be there a couple of times, I'm sure. Listen, I think I think 750 has always been my number. Like, I think that's where it's gonna be. It's gonna land 750. Like, 750 is a really, don't get me wrong, this is not a failure by any stretch of the imagination, because I don't think Warner Brothers is saying, let's put this universe together and all relying on one single movie to make a lot of money. Of course, they want $1 billion. But the investment is the big thing. It's the whole thing. The DC Studios. It's the other IPs. The Supergirl, the Batman, the Elseworld stories that they want to tell. The stuff that is going to be on HBO Max. Because HBO Max, once they put in the Peacemaker season 2 and also Lanterns, they have to check out the metrics. Is this a good return of investment? Are we getting a lot of subscribers? Like, we getting a lot of views? Can we sell this off to other to syndication so we can make some money there? Can we put it on DVD and sell the box set and get money there? Like, all those little things they put together to see if it's a really good investment to invest in the DC studio as a whole. It's not just one movie, because there's gonna be misses. There's no denying it. There's no avoiding it. There's gonna be a misstep here and there. I don't think Superman will be the misstep, but I'm like that movie that we were expecting, Sergeant Rock. That was a misstep. We're not gonna get it. It's getting pushed back, or maybe we're never gonna see it. But I think it is. I don't think they are just relying on Superman to make $1 billion. Sure, they wanted to make $1 billion. They just needed to be profitable. They just need to be ahead, to be in people's mind. that they know, okay, this is something different. This is not the moody, the gritty Superman, the mean Superman, the nobody stays good in this world Superman. Like I get why he said that, but I was like, ugh, when I saw that. But even though I fucking love that movie, but you get what I'm saying. Like, if that didn't vibe with people, that didn't vibe with the general audience. Now, when people see this and get in their good gracious and say, oh, hold on one second, this is not the one that we saw a couple of years ago. This is a whole new one. This is a bright universe. And that's not to say that we're not gonna get dark stuff, because I guarantee you the fucking Lantern show is gonna be dark. Like, from everything I've seen, everything I'm like, stuff that I'm getting fed, I'm like, this is gonna be dark in a good way. Let me see. Stephen Cockley. Gunn needs to do the question series. Yo, I would love to see that. He needs to bring the Milestone universe. That's wishful thinking. You can further the story for of the big baddie and have a slew of DC characters in it. That is true. That's true. Like the whole thing with they try to make Constantine happen. Like, from all the stuff that I'm hearing, I don't think it's gonna happen. Even though I would love to see Keanu Reeves come back, but it is what it is. Fantastic Four had like 2-3 movies. They weren't that good. The previous one, Fantastic Four, had like
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Okay, Fantastic Four had like 2-3 movies. They weren't that good. Okay, all right. Yeah, they weren't that good. The first movies, I think it was 2. Fantastic Four, and then Rise of the Silver Surfer. Oh, and the other one with Miles Teller. I actually kind of liked that film. That was like a Fantastic Four if Zack Snyder directed it. It was very it was a little bit dark. But again, I like that. I don't like just like one single thing. Like I always said, DC fandom is not a monolith, man. Like, you always gonna have people that like dark. Some people are gonna like the light tones, the funny stuff. It's just the way it is. That's how fandom is not a monolith. People think that these things are supposed to be one thing, and it isn't. It isn't. It's okay for you not to like this thing. The issue that I have with some of these people is that they come into my space saying, oh, this is not supposed to be this way. This is trash. This so did it better. Get the fuck out of here, man. Sorry that I'm cussing again. She's so hot. She needs to be my wife ASAP. I don't know who you're talking about, but okay. I wish we get more Lex in the TV spot. Yeah, I want to see more Lex. I want to see, because that's the only one that I'm like I haven't gotten enough to get a real feeling for what this Lex is gonna be like. And I want to see more of that. So, hey, Ryan, good to see you here, buddy. Good to see you here. Amy Adams, yes, that's right. Amy Adams, yeah. Her chemistry with Henry, like, I was like, I don't know about that. Even though I really like her. I think she is incredible. Let's see what else. Let me see. Let me move a little bit further, because I think. It could be 2 hours. Yeah, I know. Dell in the city. Good to see you here, brother. Good to see you here, man. I can watch long movies. Check out after 2.5 hours. No, I actually like like Zack Snyder's Justice League. I love that movie. There's some, like, yes, you can cut some stuff out. I think there's a version where they cut out about 20 minutes from it, and I watched it. I thought, this is pretty good. Yeah, you're right. But nevertheless, I still enjoy the 4-hour cut. So I do like. It depends. Like, if the movie's good, I'll watch it. The marketing is in full effect now. James Gunn posted the link tree to the merchandise website today. Oh yeah, that's true. I should have gotten that. Yes, you're right. The marketing is on fire. It's on fire. Yeah, so I think I should have posted that. Let me see. Jay Kelly, good to see you here. They're making it like they are expecting $1 billion. Yeah, they market it like they're expecting $1 billion. I think somebody. This is the thing about because I said that at the beginning. People are gonna come out of the woodworks, making stuff up to say just to say that they were ahead of the game and they knew they had connect when in reality they have nothing. They just throwing shit at the wall. There was one person who posted something about the projections for this movie, saying like it was $130 million in the US, 130, 175. And I was like, where do you get this information from? Like you are just making it up. Like I read the whole piece and it's kind of winging it. Like you're not giving me a real source. Like the tickets have not even gone on sale. When the tickets go on sale, that's when like Deadline and other websites kind of piece it together and say, okay, we forecast this movie making this much. But if you don't put those tickets on sale, you don't get a tangible sense of how much this movie could possibly be making. So I think people are, you're going to see a lot of that. People making assumptions. And this is the first one that I've seen so far. No, I saw another one. But when I read the piece, again, that person was just guesstimating, which is, it's what they'll do. That would be amazing. Opening weekend, I'm expecting 400 million worldwide. That will be freaking incredible for Superman to make 400 million, and I hope he does. That will be incredible. Ryan Curl. Writing year 20 Batman series basically reaches age and wanted to make it adult, but not Harley Quinn adult. You writing that? That will be cool. Share, inbox me, man. We could collaborate and I could talk about it. Jay Kelly and Real Anarchy, $600 million in the weekend. What? $600 million in the weekend opening? That was like that's just wishful thinking. I don't think that it will get fine. Like I will be floored. I will be absolutely floored if that movie makes that kind of bread. But anyway, so I think Nicholas Hoult is Lex Luthor. Nicholas as Lex. Oh, I'm sorry. I think let me start again. Telling the city. I think Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor is going to be a lot like Michael Rosenbaum. I think so too. But Michael Ross with a small difference, and I'll tell you in a minute. Well, I'm gonna reserve that until the movie comes out, and I'll talk about it because I got a feeling that's what's gonna happen. He found out over here in the 2024 interview that he did with him. That's true. I remember that he was like finding out over his performance, but I remember him talking about how much he loved Lex Luthor Man of Steel. Lex Luthor Man of Steel is very stoic. He's an asshole. He's like the most villainous version of Lex Luthor that I read. I think, yes, I think so. And it gave me a little bit of understanding of fuck, man. I just noticed something. Damn it. Somebody spoiled something big for me about the movie, and I was like dismissive. And now that I think about that comic book run, it's like, fuck. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I hate it that I run a page because I get spoiled stuff, and I hate it that when I do. I hate spoilers. But I think he's gonna be great. I think these three characters are gonna be the versions of each of these characters that everybody else is gonna try to live up to. Everybody's gonna try to live up to David Cronenberg's Superman. Same goes for Rachel Brosnahan, and same thing is gonna be for Nicholas Hoult. You could take that to the bank. What is the secret movie you think James Gunn is writing? I think it's the Terrifics. I wholeheartedly believe it is the Terrifics. And the reason why I believe it more, it was because when they did the teaser trailer for Peacemaker, we saw we didn't see Mr. Terrific there. As maybe he bolted. Even like some of the behind the scenes that we see Mr. Terrific working with Superman. We don't see him on the trailer with Superman, working with Superman. So it to me, like, it feels that they try to not to give that away on the trailers. Like, the trailers have been incredibly vague.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
The trailers have been incredibly vague at telling key points about the story, and I think it's been intentional, because that, I feel like if they would have shown that on the trailers, people would have put that two and two together. Like, oh wait, hold on 1 second, not even the Justice Gang, you see them together with Superman, but eventually you're gonna see them together. Well, no, I'm lying. In the first trailer, you see Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl talking to Superman. But yeah, I got a feeling that it's gonna be the Terrifics. I think the Mr. Terrific is gonna leave Max Valor behind, and he's gonna take Metamorpho with him. And this is not something that's been given away to me. But I got a feeling that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna take Metamorpho, and him and Metamorpho are gonna link up, and they're gonna start forming the Terrifics. I only watched the Snyder Cut one time because the release on my birthday on March 18th. Since then, I haven't watched it again. That's fire. No, I've seen it a couple of times. I really like that movie. Honestly, I'm not gonna front, but I did like that movie. Let me see. Oh man, did I skip you? I think I did. Shit, I did skip you. Damn. All right, let's go back here. To know the amount of yeah, it's impossible to know the amount it will make until they release, the pre-sales. Correct. I agree. Deal in the City. I liked a lot of these rage bait accounts. Yeah. They underestimate the countries outside the United States. They are having full street celebration in Brazil. Brazil is a huge DC hub. Like, Brazilians, they are hardcore DC fans. So I know that movie's gonna make bank there. Do we know when tickets go on sale? I believe it's gonna be the second week of now in June. I think around the 11th, 12. No later than the 15th. By then we'll get the box office prediction that people are talking about. So yeah. I ain't telling you shit. I'm mad that I kind of put it now. I just pieced it together, and when anyway, so yeah. So let's go over this. So this was released today. Hold on a second. This was revealed today. All right, so let's read a little bit of this. And it's kind of the drama behind the scenes on the Superman film. And there's no drama. This is stuff that people are talking about, and I do not take all this stuff with a grain of salt. This was revealed by, I think, what was it? Yeah, Hollywood Reporter. So, all right. So what's wrong? Good question, Lois. What's wrong with James Gunn Superman? Is it? Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I like to listen to my voice. What is wrong with James Gunn Superman is a question that bubbled up this week with reports of the movie losing and gaining as a composer, losing and gaining an editor, and other skies falling down. Town crier yells on social media, whatever. So here's what we know. The movie had 3 days of pickups in Atlanta, but no major reshoots. Pickups are different than reshoots. Pickups is like a little bit of additional photography. Reshoots is saying this character was here with this other character. Let's remove this. Let's shot the same shot with different characters and say something different. That's a fucking reshoot. Or have the same actor saying something different, or redo a whole action scene that didn't work. That's a reshoot. But it isn't. It's a little pickup. Something that is gonna tie in together, probably a sequence of events. So let's shoot this and insert it in here so that sequence move more cohesively and more smoothly. Those are pickups, and those are part of the production, of course. John Murphy started as a composer, provided the John Williams inspired electric guitar riff, and David Fleming was brought in as an additional composer early in the year. Both of their music will be in the movie, as well as plenty of Williams tones. So there was a rumor, people saying that, and listen, I like, I'm not gonna talk about that fucking guy, man. Because I like him in small dosage, that they don't nerd guy, and because some people were talking about this as if John Murphy was fired and Devin Fleming was brought in. John Murphy was never my top choice. I keep it a stack with you guys. John Murphy was a surprise to hear his name being called as the composer for this film, to score this film, because the film is gonna have a score. It's not gonna be needle drops like James Gunn habitually likes to do, which I'm not a huge fan of. But when I heard, no, this movie is it's gonna be carried by a score, so I was like, yes. But so John Murphy I never felt that, okay, this dude is at that level where he can do a score for Superman, because none of the stuff that I heard from him before, it's like, I don't even recognize that song. So that was like, that's when it gave me pause. Like, oh shit. David Fleming, same goes for him. Like, I don't remember one score that I'm like, oh, that's David Fleming. No. And that's not to say that they cannot come and say, okay, this is my magnus opus. This is where I'm gonna be. I've been a worm all my life. Now I'm gonna be a butterfly. This is where I come out to play. This is where I become the composer that I was meant to be. All that can happen. But what didn't happen was that John Murphy got fired, like it was rumored, like some people were saying, including Jeff Snyder, and they brought in David Fleming. No, they just working. It's like Hockenberg and why is oh my god, it's at the tip of my tongue. Greatest freaking composer ever. And I can't even think of his name right now. Hit me up, chat. The composer for BBS. Anyway, so yeah, he worked with Hockenberg. So that collaboration, I don't mind that, because it's great minds. They put in the ideas together. And I think David Fleming, like the first trailer had only John Murphy names attached to it, and then they updated the description and they put in David Fleming. So I guess he put in his own little spin, like they remixed it a little bit and put in some of his stuff in there and in the music. So that's fine. Okay, and there have been a few test screenings. I'm not defending Gunn, but none of this is unusual. That's what I said at the beginning. This is very common stuff. Says one source with knowledge the inner working of DC. It's part of honoring of the movie. What is? Oh no, hunting. It's part of the hunting on that movie. Doing this whole thing with test screening, this is part of the process. Like you don't have to change your entire film. Like I'm sure that they remove some stuff. They say that they remove some jokes that were a little bit too much. I believe that. I'm sure that they removed some stuff that probably didn't make any sense, or no logically sense, story wise. They probably removed something that was probably a little bit borderline rated R, or maybe a little bit darker for a younger audience, because they try to hit that fourth quadrant. They try to hit that mom and pops and children and grandparents to bring come to the movies. So maybe there was like something that was a little bit too dark, and they say, no, we need to dial it back, or you can cut that little scene out. Maybe that was removed. You can only get that type of feedback from test screenings. So this is a normal process whenever you have a tentpole film. A lot of money is riding in this film. A lot is riding on this film. So it makes sense for them to do this. And when you hear people saying, because this is the thing I'm always cautious about. When I hear people saying that it was amazing, I don't believe you. When I hear people saying that it was trash, I don't believe you either, because it is very subjective, medium. Movies are very subjective. A movie can be anything. I don't even even when people give their reviews, I even go by reviews. Actually, no, I do. I do a little bit with. Let me. The way that this is my thought process. When there's a film that I want to see, no matter who reviews it, I'm not even gonna care about what you say. I'm gonna go watch it, make my own mind, and then come back and see it. There are movies that you feel a little bit, reserved. Like, should I go watch it? Should I for those movies, I wait for the fan Rotten Tomato score. Not the critics. And then kind of gauge it, and then I go watch it. But I never go saying I never go by test screen. You know how many times I heard this is the greatest movie since The Dark Knight? Oh, this movie's horrible, and then I go watch it and it's freaking amazing. I think the first Joker was divisive. People were saying, no, this is horrible. Warner Brothers is scared, blah 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 blah, because it was a dark freaking movie. But when I watched it, I was jaw dropped the entire time. That's why I didn't want a sequel. They fucked that up. Anyway, so test screening means nothing, but it's also part of the process, because you need to make an informed opinion or make an informed change whenever you need to make a change as far as what works and doesn't work. Another person close to the production echo the sentiment that Gunn absolutely test. He absolutely tinkers. He's not one of those directors who can take suggestions, this person says. So and this is something that we heard before, that he does speaks to his other creators, his actors in production, his manager, people that are close to him, that will give him something that probably he's missing. Like you need that. You cannot be a yes man and expect that man to succeed. You need somebody to challenge your vision, to your ideas, in the why of those ideas, because otherwise you're gonna drink your own Kool-Aid, and you're gonna make a huge investment in a huge IP that you love and that you've been working for years, and nobody tell you, hey, cut it down, get a better writer, punch up the script, and then go and make the movie, or you're gonna have a mess, and universe is not gonna get off the ground like you think it will. If you know, you know. Anyway, so I think it's good that he's the type of individual that he's always receptive to other ideas. He's always keep his door open to others in his production team to come up with ideas, or chime in, and him giving them an ear, and also implementing some of those ideas probably. So they make makes total sense. Let's see the studio. Let's see. Scroll down. Studio source says that Gunn is due to deliver the final Like movie next Friday. That's a whole month. Almost, more than a little bit over a month. 5 weeks before July 11 release. So that's a whole. That's very, like, for you to do that, you have to be very, very confident in your product. Very confident in your product, because you know how many times we hear about a movie being picture locked just days, a week before it's released. So having this picture lock a whole month, bro, that's confidence. So meanwhile, the page above is page 1 of Man of Steel. There is a Man of Steel. Okay, that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this. So you think that the movie is already picture lock, is ready to be delivered to the studio, because James Gunn is definitely delivering an amazing film? I think so. I believe so. I already spoke about this. That was the same report. Let me see. A funny thing, I was watching this video because I did post it. I didn't post it on Twitter. I posted it on Threads. I was like watching it, and my daughter, like, this is my office because I work from home, and I have my door open, and I'm like watching it, and like I just heard that little voice like, "Do they sell it at Amazon?" It's like, girl, stop. So yeah, so I guess I'm gonna be buying this for her. Oh, this is the collaboration. Let's play this little thing. So this goes in line with what we just spoke about as far as James Gunn process when making his films.
I am James Gunn. I am the director of Superman, and we are here in the Daily Planet.
I like this
When
aesthetic.
I'm watching the monitor, I'm really watching each of the particular shots to make sure everything is going well. That means the camera operators are doing exactly what's appropriate, that the background actors are doing what's appropriate, of course that the actors are doing what they can do, the best they can do. And then after each shot, I walk in and I give the camera operators and the actors and the background actors sometimes comments about,
Hey, that's Barry White. Nice.
what they could maybe do to make it better, or something else we could maybe try as an experiment to see if it might work better, which it does sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. I am
Yeah, that's the process. That's how the sausage is made. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. I want to no, okay. I'll get back to this little video because I want to share this little video because I'm not gonna rant. Just want to just talk about this a little bit. Let me see, where did the chat go? Let me put my music back on. Holy crap! I've been going on for an hour and a half already. Oh no! I started. Okay, we're good. All right. So where did I left off? Over here, I think so. Yeah. All right. Del City, I think the Terrifics too. We all know we will see them again somewhere. Yes, facts. Yes, I think that it is the Terrifics. So I want you guys to give me credit. Tag the hell out of me and say, yes, Benjamin from Real Anarchy, he was the first one to say that it was the Terrific. He called it. I had to stop using voice text. I do that too much. Yeah. That's one time I sent the wrong message to my mom's. Let's see. Churro. All of this bad news now. I'm scared. What bad news, bro? What the fuck are you talking about? It's not bad news. These people love rumors. John Murphy has worked on multiple James Gunn projects, including Peacemaker. Yeah, he has worked on most of his projects. I think he did all the Guardians of the Galaxy and Guardians of the Galaxy special, but the difference there is that those movies had a lot of needle drop. It hasn't been a score. That is it's a big difference, and that was what gave me pause when he said, "Oh, he's gonna be my composer." I was like, I don't know, but I'll reserve judgment to from when I hear it. Let me see. Dell in the City, are you AI or what kind of stupid fucking question is that, bro? Is it because of my thumbnails? This thumbnail doesn't have AI, but I use AI. I use AI on a lot of shit. anybody, if you're one of those weirdos who are like, oh, AI, this is gonna, bro, you can miss me with that shit. There you go. Dell, the city. Oh, because Ben uses AI for his face. So now I don't know if it's. I don't use AI for my face. What the fuck you talking about, bro? Fuck off. I think, yeah, I have no doubts. No doubt. I think James Gunn knows what he's doing. No worries. I'm not worried at all. Not at all. Churro, I'm scared of this movie now. After this news, I'm getting the fuck off, bro. I gotta go. Okay, see you. Good to see you. See you at the Film Junkie. Yeah, I'll come through. I'll definitely come through. I'm on a drinking mode today, but I'm getting a couple of chest pains. So I don't know. Let's see. Before tickets go on sale on June 12, I'm going to predict Superman opening weekend to be 200 million. Damn, bro. Samir. Oh man, you way more optimistic than I am. Samir, before tickets go on sale on June 12, I'm going to predict Superman's opening weekend to be $200 million at the domestic box office. Bank on it. Bars. Damn. Who says bars? Where did I get that shit from? Oh, that stupid asshole. I know it says bars. Big Lee Sino, formerly known as Ryan Cinematic. Hello, Rio. I come to say hi, and I don't see this news of reshoots on nothing. It's a nothing burger. Yes, it's a nothing burger. It's part of the process, man. It's part of the process. Sure, yeah, facts. Fuck off, churro. Take this churro. Take this AI churro. Anyway, all right. So I wanted to share this little clip that I was like, this is perfect because this is the mentality that I have adopted with this negativity on social media. Let me share this with you. Let me just pause my music.
The truth is, you don't need to argue with these people. You don't have to correct them.
So this is about the Snyder cultist, and he's just like spot on every single thing that he says. Spot on everything. And I just want to share this with you guys.
Quote tweet them or try to win them over. That only feeds the cycle.
Facts.
The smartest thing you can do is mute, block, and move on.
Facts.
It helps to point out when something's clearly off, especially if it's crossing lines or flooding public conversations. But after that, there's just no value in staying locked into it. Letting this stuff live rent-free in your head won't change their minds. It'll just exhaust yours. What's actually happening here has less to do with movies and more to do with identity. A lot of these people grew up loving superheroes, but somewhere along the way they started to feel embarrassed by that. Maybe it was pressure from peers, maybe it was a fear of being seen as childish, or maybe they just never learned how to enjoy something without needing to be validated by others. So when Snyder came along and made these stories darker, more intense, and wrapped them in the language of epic myth, it gave them something to hold on to. It made the genre feel serious. It gave them permission to still care. But now that DC is shifting towards something a little brighter, something more emotionally open and sincere, that sense of safety is gone. They feel like they're losing the version of these characters that help them feel less self-conscious. So instead of adapting, they double down. They mock anything optimistic, they lash out at actors, directors, and they cling to whatever makes their taste feel more adult, even if that word doesn't mean anything in this context. This behavior doesn't come from a place of strength, it comes from insecurity. And if you try to meet it head on with logic or empathy, you'll only get pulled into the performance.
Facts.
You're not obligated to fix it. You're allowed to walk away.
Yep. So everything he said, like, I don't want to, like, I don't even have anything to say after this because he's just like perfectly laid out. This is why I'm like, I'm not gonna debate anybody, and I'm not gonna get into arguments with anybody or try to just, go in a back and forth with anybody because people are just miserable, and it is not about. They have a problem with themselves. This is something that they're dealing with themselves, and it's true. It's like it comes from a place of insecurity. Because like, to me, it never made any sense for you to be negative about something that, okay, if you don't fuck with it. And this is why I see like some people that I'm friends with that they just completely checked out. It's like, no, this is not for me, and I'm not going to talk about it. And that's what they done. But no, there's a group that stay there and they say, no, I'm going to just shit on everything that that is not part of the Snyderverse. And that's why they decided to just open up channels and I saw somebody there that she's not part of that. She's very nice person. But anyway, so I was saying, so if you run into people on social media, do not engage, do not quote tweet, don't give them any, because this is feeding their machine. So ignore them, block them, mute them, whatever it is. Like what I do is I mute them. When I post something, it's just too many. It's too many, because I know, like, I post something and then I have like hate, and then 20 positive, and then I know a lot of people feel compelled to argue with them. It's like, dude, just don't engage, just mute them. So what I do, I just hide the comments or mute them. I have no desire to get on a conversation with any of them. Even though, like, I don't get me wrong, I do troll from time to time, because I remember somebody was saying some dumb shit about what was it? Oh, the kaiju getting killed by Superman. I was like, let me fuck around with this guy. So I made a little video trolling him and with Curb Your Enthusiasm theme song, because James Gunn came and debunked that stupid shit. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Yeah, I didn't know who he was. I started following him. I think you should give him a follow, because he just dropped some heat right there. Let me see, has anything dropped? Let me make sure that I cover everything. Oh, look at this. July 11. Nice. Where is this? This doesn't look like America. Where is this? First Superman advertising spotted in the wild. Where in the wild? I saw one invite. Is this my town? That bridge looks familiar. No, that's not. Let's see. Let's do a little dig in here. What is this? What city name is this? Cahuenga Boulevard. No, that, but it is in the US of A. Okay. Let me see. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Let me make sure. For you, following. No, I'm not gonna be mean tonight. Yeah, this is the guy that was talking about the box office tracking. Yeah, I agree with Dave. See, but I think it's way too early for tracking numbers. So this, I don't know who the hell this individual is. I checked I did my little work to check if it was legit. Box office tracking from 154 to 175. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know who the hell that guy is. Oh, there was some hot toys. I think I'm gonna buy that. Then this is gonna be my first hot toy. Let me see. What is this? Let me see. What is this? Someone educate me. Joe Russo says he hears that James Gunn Superman is super good. Joe Russo? Is this true? Okay. Joe Russo says that. Okay, Joe Russo can confirm. I have a friend who saw it in April and says that it delivers. You might even say James Gunn Superman is super good. Look at that. Good to see it. Good to see that. Yeah, I think this movie is gonna be good. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. Let me see what else. I know there's something that I want. Top casting director tells when Hollywood's dead. Okay, no. Oh, this is the one that I was talking about. This is some other marketing. This is for. Ooh, that looks clean.
This is where it all begins.
Knock it out the park.
Join MLB's Play Ball Weekend June 13th through 15th.
Yeah, this marketing is killing it, man. Luis Fernando says the Superman marketing team on fire, targeting kids and families everywhere. We are another special sports teasers pod to promote MLB's Play Ball Weekend 2025 happening in June 13th to the 15th. It's starting the recurrence where Superman debuts into. Yes, man, that's what I'm saying. Ooh, Stephen Ford, yes, go do it. Had a little conversation about AI that day. Didn't go so well. But anyway, so yeah. Let me see. Oh, look at this. Look at there. That's Christopher Reeve's son. That's how he makes his little cameo in the film. Cool. Like, this is stuff that escapes me when I watch, you know. When you're watching the trailers. The fuck is this? Let me see. This is I don't know about that. Listen, I don't know what's people obsession with this brother. I do not. If he gets cast, fine, my guy. If you get cast as Batman, cool. Not my top choice. Actually, I wouldn't mind this guy. Oliver Jackson Cohen. Yeah, I think that's his name. But this is my betting horse. Even though he's not that tall, but that dude looks like Batman. That motherfucker looks like Batman. Don't tell me he doesn't look like Batman. He just need a few pounds. Put in a couple of muscle pounds. Ethan Peck. Jake Gyllenhaal, yeah. Even though he's a little bit off-putting, but yeah, I would take him. I wouldn't mind him. Oh, what's this? Oh, this. What's this? The report says there is a huge budget Superman. What? No, this is bullshit. This is that's the old. Nah, that's not true. That thing's resurfacing again. Let me make sure that I cover everything. Okay, I think I think we're good here. There is so much Superman. There is so much. That's why I wanted to do this. Oh god, this is horrible. No, the trunks work just fine. I wouldn't like this. I would have not liked this at all. Not at all. Would have not liked this. Oh, it's LA. Oh, okay. It was Hey Warrior Mario, my brother. Good to see you here, man. It's my dude, man. It's been here since day one. Only 13 days until the final trailer drops. So you think I think they're gonna drop one last trailer. I'm already sold. I don't want to see more. No, Brazil. I don't think Brazil is gonna do better than China. China is gonna do far better. I think because just by capita they have more people. China is always gonna do better. But Brazil, they will do as much as that they can. Let me see how much Brazil. Let me see. Let's check. Let's Google this. How much? Ooh, no, not Google Photos. How much? Google. Okay. How much did Endgame make in Brazil? In Brazil. Let's see how much it did it make. See, it's not a huge market. Eventually, it grows $56 million in Brazil. How about China? See? No. China is a bigger market. Avengers Endgame grossed $629 million in China, which is the biggest. Let's see, Brazil. Yeah, only $56 million. But I think it will make that type of money. Like that 50, 56, because Brazil is a huge hub for DC. Antonio Barker, what's going on? Good to see you here, brother. Good to see you here, man. Hopefully your Knicks win tomorrow. I hope. Yesterday was one hell of a game, man. I was at the edge of my seat. So yeah, hopefully they win again tomorrow and we go to a game 7. You know what? They have gone farther than anybody anticipated them. Like everybody thought that they were gonna get swept by the Celtics, but they have found the rhythm, and I think they like even if they get eliminated tomorrow, I will feel satisfied. I will feel a sense of satisfaction, like that we are almost there. That we just need that one more player. Because Frank Castle is like looking at video game stats, and Brandon has it all. No, he doesn't. He doesn't ooze his. Nah, he doesn't ooze Bruce. He can look good in the some people have seen him on some behind I've seen some clips of him just like kicking ass, and I think that's where people are basing their casting on. But no, like David Cameron Sweat, before he became Superman, I was like, this kid could be the heir apparent. He has the voice, the physique, the look. He needed to put some muscle back then. And when they decided to go with a younger Superman, and I heard that he was on the running, I wasn't praying, because I don't pray for that. Like I always pray to God, like to say thank you, not to ask for shit. But when he was cast, man, I was over the moon, because that is the Superman. Because I knew he was just like handcrafted by Zeus to play that character, and I don't get that from Klinar, whatever the hell his name. What do you think the lineup will be for Teen Titans? I think Beast. I'll be surprised if Dana Troy is there, because Wonder Woman has not a thing. Beast, I think there's rumors that it's gonna be Damian leading, which I think is weird, but whatever. I don't know. Cyborg? No, I don't know. I think, well, Cyborg, Beast, Cyber Beast. I think Dana Troy, could be wrong about that one. Starfire and Robin, but I don't know which Robin. It wouldn't make any sense. Like, to me, it doesn't make any sense that it will be Damian. He was in a spin-off for Yellowstone. He's a good actor. Yeah, on the prequel. Yeah, I know. I've seen it. I'm not saying he's a bad actor. I'm not saying that he's a bad actor at all. I think he's a great actor. I saw him in the movie with Ryan Reynolds' wife, and I thought he was good in there too. But it's just me. It's my preference. It's not. He could be amazing. He could absolutely kill it. Like, and if they cast him, I will be okay. But he's not my top dog. That's not my top choice. That's not Christopher Reeve's song, by the way. That's that Will Reeve's scene is in this street. You think so? I thought that was him. It looked like him. Will Reeve spoke about it on the Good Morning America. Yeah, I saw that he was in the when he's fighting the kaiju. Jake Gyllenhaal is a fan choice. Yeah. Yeah. Same thing. I feel the same way about Jake Gyllenhaal. I honestly do. I think Josh Peck will be the perfect. To me, he's perfect. He's right now on that Star Trek show. I think it's Mr. Spock. Let me see. What is this? Okay. I think. What are you guys saying? I don't think Damian's gonna leave. Well, I guess lead. I just think he's Robin in it, and there's still gonna be a Nightwing. Nightwing's, I don't know. Oracle? You think Oracle? I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Nightwing, but if I see a Nightwing there. See, like this is the thing. I don't think James Gunn is gonna adhere to certain things because we have an older Hal Jordan. So, like, to me, if you already have a Nightwing, then you have to get a much older Bruce. But that's just my opinion. So I don't know how's that gonna work. Or the version of the Teen Titans are gonna be. I don't even know how that's gonna work. So I think they're gonna do something different. I don't think they're gonna go with the usual lineup. I already said it. Josh Peck. He just need to bulk up. He's the same height as he's 6'1". He's not that tall. And Superman is 6'7", 6'6", a little bit taller. So that will be comic book accurate. Even though Superman is 6, yeah. Well, Batman is 6'4", 6'3" in the comics. Nightwing, Starfire will be the leaders. Yeah, I think so too. I don't know about, but the thing about that's why I'm saying Damian and Starfire. But the thing is that Nightwing, like our Batman will be a little bit older. You cannot have Nightwing and have like a 30-year-old Batman running around. All right, guys. So I think that's let's call it a night. This has been fun. If you want to catch me again later on talking nonsense, catch me on Dave the Film Junkie if he sends the link. So I'm gonna be there talking more stuff. So make sure to watch, to share this content. Make sure to hit like before you leave the live stream. If you're catching the replay, leave me a comment in the comment section. Even if you say hello, whatever, that was how the algorithm will push my content out. And thank you for watching. Hey, what's good? Good to see you here, brother. I've been watching your videos. What's good, my Superman brother arm and brothers in arm. This movie will make $1 billion stamp and will forever push Alan Richardson. I know you're Alan Richardson guy. I'm not a big fan, but you too, brother. You too, man. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you, Selena. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Del City, Gilbert, Antonio, everybody that's in the chat. Thank you for hanging out with me this entire time. I'll see you next Friday again, or later on Dave the Film Junkie. Till next time, guys. Never let your nerd die, okay? No matter how old you get, never let it die. Peace.